Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. Today, a couple of teams getting set to square off in an ACC battle. As we'll see, the Louisville Cardinals taking on the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisville's offense comes onto the field first today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best player.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. The Cardinals will punt it away on fourth down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So Syracuse's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Fires to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Leaves it with the running back. Up near the 40-yard line, they'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive, now first down from the 39. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Cardinals will have it first and 10. He'll try the left side. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And himself out after the second down misfire. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the run from inside his own 5. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field. And look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. That one comes out hot down the right side. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. There he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to throw, it's Carney. There's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Orange will have to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. That's caught. It's Golden. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. It'll be first and 10 from the 30. Looking downfield on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Dances away to buy time. Turning it on. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Tremble. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this defense picking up right where it left off. Last week put a great game together, really shut down an opponent. Now you can tell, man, they're going to make you earn everything you get. And this offense is going to have to find a way to find some holes because we haven't seen them the last couple weeks.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it first and 10. Brown has it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7.
Here we go.
That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Louisville!
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
The Orange with a lot of work to do on third and long. Wants to throw. It's Carney. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Power football with the run. Running into the open space. Out of bounds at the 33, but not before the big pickup for the ground game. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Trying to use the speed on the jet sweep. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Oh, looked upfield too soon and dropped the football, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Find space on the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Golden. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Brown. The old saying is, you'll never go broke taking a profit. No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep, and when the defense wants to drop back and not give up those big plays, a lot of times they're going to force you to be patient. And when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividends in the long run.
The Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Steps away to find some room. He'll try to do it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Carney. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Bunch formation for these receivers. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught in the backfield. It's Willis. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Syracuse will send out the punt team. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Looking downfield on first down. Still looking on the move. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and
the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Cardinals will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
it just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. And I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Quarterback on the keeper. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Still on his feet at the 40. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Now he's looking to throw it. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A third down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Orange will have to punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards, pick him up, put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping him.
Wants to fire on second down. Got a man. It's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go.
From the gun to give, looking for room. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Working that left side now. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Golden. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the Cardinals in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting the score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
Syracuse, 0.
As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. The short hands, it's McFadden. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive. And big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. There he goes. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. back to pass. They'll run the screen. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Going to swing it on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. And his throw is incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll line it up from the right side, a 37-yarder coming up. Never a doubt. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll pull it down. Looking for room at the 40. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another 1st down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. To the air on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't complete the bullet pass on 3rd down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Defense in press coverage. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Syracuse will be forced to punt. He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run it.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they turn it into a defensive score. Safe to say the offense could have used a few more plays like that earlier in the game.
Too little, too late. At least you got something going. You got some kind of rhythm. The offense put some points up. And, man, if they'd have started a little bit better, they might have had a chance to be a little bit more in this ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been